Welcome back, everybody. So this is the project we're going to be working on next. I'm going to be doing the lettering for this suite. So here's our initial sketch. My original sketch is, let's see, which one is it? Oh, it's all the way at the top, that one. And we are going to be doing these in foil. So this is going to be flat and foil. So they're awesome. So this is what the client sees. Alright, so then here's the artwork we did last week. These have a really soon mail date, so I'm a little bit worried about getting these done. So I need to get this lettering to her as soon as possible, and we'll go from there. So well, these I already have scanned in and are kind of waiting to be done in their layout. So those just get tossed back under. Oops, sorry. Okay, so let's do some lettering. First thing I'm going to do is measure out my border because I tend to write on the whole page and then I have to flip it when I scan. I always end up with some that doesn't quite hit the glass. So I'm using Bristol, but I'm just going to do a quick mark of about where my border is. So there's my border. It's very, very official. Nor is it straight. The other thing I need to look up is I've already sent her lettering choices, which I'm going to pull up because I haven't done that yet. Where are they? Suddenly I don't remember which order the alphabet goes in. They're there. Okay. Okay, so here's her lettering choices I sent her last week. She's going to go with number 2. I'm going to go with this one. And she kind of likes this one, so I'm going to combine the two a little bit. This has that real heavy spot on it, like I've been using a lot lately, just with some different flourishes. So based on her sketch, I already know what lettering I'm going to need. So I'm going to need her names, please reply, you know, the usual. Yeah, it's kind of Spence-ish. And I'm going to show you how to prep this. I might not do this live, only because, oh, where'd her sketch just go? There it is. Only because I'll tend to mess up and I need to get this done. So I know I need her names. I'll do this M and please reply, which I don't have sketched in here. And for her information card, I need to look up what information we're putting on here, and then I'll probably do dinner and dancing. So what I do before anything, hello, get your pencils out. We're going to do it in pencil. I'm also going to make me a line height for my lowercase. And I really probably could use paper that already has all this on there, but it's easier to scan in on a blank page, so I'm just eyeballing it. Because when I scan it in, I'm going to compare all the different lettering to ruler lines, so if it's not exactly the same, it's okay, because I'm going to tweak it later anyway. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up her font sheet, so I have that in front of me, and I'm going to pull up her information sheet, so I have that in front of me, and that way I have, like, how does she spell her name? So I've got Honeybook pulled up on one side. I'm going to pull up Word Doc on the other, just so I can remember what I'm actually writing. Kelly. Oh, I finally cleaned out my inbox today. It felt great. But you should see how many things are on my to-do list. And I'm like a third of the way through the day's to-do list, and it's already 4 o'clock. Sorry, this is probably very boring for you. Here, you can watch my computer. Why is she not in here? Hello? Where the heck did she go? Oh, hello, right there. I love Honeybook. The one complaint I do have about it, it is slow. I work faster than that, so it kind of bugs me. So every time a client signs a contract, I send them a questionnaire that has all their deets on it. So I have all their information in one spot, which is really nice. I did this before too. I just had a questionnaire I would email them to fill out. See what I mean? Slow. Okay, so first we're going to look at, okay, I have her full name, first, middle, last. I want to see who's hosting. It's formal, religious. Everyone and their mother is apparently hosting. Okay, so we've got Susan, groom's last name, dad, and wife. So we're going to scroll back up here because I think that means they're, yep, step-parents. Okay. Groom's parents and step-parents. So that's going to be some wording fun. RSVP date, reply, mail date, ugh, soon. Okay, so we could do together with their families, but I'm going to start with listing everyone and their mother, and we can go from there because those are not the names I'm going to be writing. I'm going to be writing the bride and groom's names. So we'll do, if his parents are listed and her parents are listed, it'll be their first and their middle. If it's just going to be together with their families, it'll be their first, middle, last. So I'm going to go ahead and write their first, middle, last in case I need their last name for later on. Oh, you know what else I was going to do? Really? Okay, so it kind of bugs me that I can't copy this. Seriously? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to type it over here in Word because I have been doing L-E-I-N so many different fonts lately that I'm going to look up a calligraphy font so I remember what I'm doing with my letters. It's kind of cheating, but it's awesome. Okay, and I'm also going to do please reply. Oh, you know what? I'm going to look up another thing over here. Put up ceremony time, ceremony location. Okay, so the ceremony is in a church. So it will be honor with O-U-R. So on my list over here, see, please reply, dinner and dancing. It's going to be a reception card. Reception to follow, which I'm going to do in uppercase and lowercase. And let's see, what else do I need? I think that's it. Okay. Change the font on this. We're going to do Mercy because that's fairly similar. I'm going to zoom in so I can bloody see it. And pull up. I guess I should have pulled all this up already, sorry. Not a sketch with bloody lettering. There it is. Okay. So I'm comparing like what I originally wrote there. So I'm going to sketch it here and then I'm going to tweak it. Baby poop green, that's attractive. So as I develop this font, as I'm sketching it with a pencil, I'm going to figure out how I want my flourishes. So right now, like, we had this flourish pretty simple, which also means I'm going to have to straighten that out. Like that. And then I had, this one was pretty big, and then I dropped this one down. Pretty big. So if I have this one a big swoop, I'm going to keep this Y simple. And I'm going to actually bring it out. There we go. A little bit more oval. Killing Michelle. Wait, magic wands. Do tell. Okay, so my lowercase for this, obviously I'm missing the line here. Wait, magic wands for a christening party? It's my kind of christening party. I'm just kind of penciling these in so I have spacing correctly. I'll go nice and slow when I'm actually doing her lettering. Where's my eraser? I want a bigger back loop on this. Ooh, I like that. I think I like that. We'll see. Let's make sure we spell our name right. Alright, So that's basically how I'm going to do it. And then before I actually start her lettering, I'm going to do a little bit of lettering. I'll probably just do it down here in the margins so I can kind of warm up my hand. What I found is I'll do an entire page of lettering, look at it and be like, I am not satisfied with this and have to start all over again. So we're going to avoid that. I'm going to do a different M. Sometimes I would just duplicate this, but because it's pretty distinctive and his is going to be the beginning of the line, I might do something different with this guy here. Because this will be on the bottom and this will be on the top, like of how their names are stacked. And he does not have a middle name on here, but he does have a Z. Boo. Z's. We'll do big Z. Okay, I'm going to verify how to spell his last name because that's a doozy. I do need to make sure that all my centers are the same height. Like Kelly's way up here and Michelle's lower than that. So let's go and do this. To make sure that hits the same. And then that one I will measure. Just a smidge over 1.5. Yes, I just measured that in centimeters. How unusual. Oh, I missed your first part. Nicola, all I see is, you calling me Vicky, which no one calls me, by the way. Nicola and I have been gossiping back and forth about how annoying and stupid people are. In a nice way, more like people see his name and they're like, oh, it's named after the car. Well, not exactly, but sure. Okay, how do I want to do this P? I actually think I kind of like that P. No, we might as well do another line here. Because I have an L. Okay, so now here's my debate. I really like this P, but it does not necessarily match my K and my R. So I'm going to do another P over here in case I change my mind later. P and D. I agree, and B while you're at it. And any double letters. All double letters are stupid. Okay, I'm over here messing with my P because I don't really like it. There we go. I hate the B's. I can never get the proportions correctly. If I'm going up, if I'm going down on my B, I'm fine. C's aren't too bad. Okay, let's do dinner and dancing. Speaking of D's, let's do another. Oh no, I don't really need another one. Okay, now how am I going to do these D's? I can mimic the L. I dislike that immensely. Okay, so I need to figure out how I want to finish it over here. So if I have this swoop here, and I just bring it to here, that looks stupid. If I bring it all the way around, that doesn't match the rest. But I could mimic the R. As long as I can get my proportions correct. Well, the good news is I'll have 2 Ds. Because I'll write 2, and then if I like one better than the other, I'll just use that twice. Oh, that was my Ashley sound. Okay, I'm gonna have to tweak that a little bit more because that's really ugly. Oops, dancing. The other thing I can do, yeah, I don't like that E. That sound, yeah, that's my official dislike sound. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely have considered making my own font. It's kind of one of those things that always gets put on the back burner. Plus, I don't really know how to do it, so it's going to take some research. With a barrier to entry that's a little bit high, it's difficult to do. Okay, reception to follow. I'm going to do with paddle caps, and then I'm going to do a lowercase r and f. So I have options later on. Now I have an R. I have this R up here. So I'll do another R in case I dislike that R later, I guess. I don't want to cross this T. Okay, so I'm going to do my lowercase r, 2, and a lowercase f. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to ink it in. I'm sure I'll come back and we'll look at the ink later, but I definitely need to kind of hunker down and do this because I would like to do it once and not make mistakes. Plus, I just realized my ink is in the car. Alright, I'll see you guys later. This is for this guy. We're doing some lettering. For Kelly. Alright guys, I will see you later.